Good afternoon. This is Dan Wayne with Sage Software. I'm a CRM product specialist with the company, and the purpose of this demo is to showcase what Sage 100 ERP looks like integrated with Sage CRM, which is our flagship CRM product. This is a software that does talk to your accounting and financial system, whether it's Sage 100 ERP or Sage 300 ERP. So the first thing you'll notice on the screen here is that I'm logged in to the system into Sage CRM as a user named Susan May. In this case, or in this example, I'm a salesperson logged into the tool. It's a browser-based software, so when you get in, you would access your information through the web or through a browser. I do want to point out that it can be deployed in different ways. So what that means is that it can be a cloud-based product where we host it for you at Sage, or it can be an on-premise product, which is what 95% of our customers decide because they want to integrate this solution with their back-end, back-office solution, their ERP system. So you do have to have an on-premise version of Sage CRM if you're looking to integrate with ERP. Just wanted to make that clear. So within the system, I am on a company record right now, and you know that by looking at this image of a company or of a building. That just indicates that I'm on a company record, and I'm looking at a company called American Business Futures. You'll also notice some Sage 100 information to the right here. So Sage 100 ERP company, what that's referring to is which company in my ERP system does this belong to, and then what's the company name within the ERP. So you can have multiple Sage 100 ERPs. This is just telling you that this belongs to this ABC company. So I just want to make that clear as well. As I look towards the customer profile, I have different fields here that tell me information about the type of customer or the type of account that this is. This could be a prospect, it could be a customer, or if I was in construction, maybe an architect. Just the business relationship that the company has with your organization. You'll also notice some other fields here. Some of them I've added myself, like EMPL for employees. I can change any of this information or add fields to this screen so I can really edit the data that I want to be on my company profile. So what's the type of industry that this is in? Well, they're in distribution. And I can select those fields for any of these options here. You'll also notice that I have some Sage 100 information. I've got tax record information from the ERP system, information related to the terms code and different data that is pulled over from Sage 100. You'd also have the ability to bring over user-defined fields. So your UDFs could be brought over as well. Just want to, again, point out that this is kind of the home base for a company record. So just taking you through the core functionality of Sage CRM, what we're doing is we're just profiling information, and we're presenting it in a way that you can understand the relationship you have with this customer, this prospect. There's different tabs across the top of your screen. I just want to point out the navigation in the software. So when you are in a specific entity, in this case, the company entity, you can click and select these different tabs to get deeper and deeper into specific relationships to that company. So opportunities is another entity that has a relationship to the company. A company is going to have opportunities related to it and people related to the company. So a quick look at the organization provides me with what customer service issues have been going on with the customer. What communications have I had most recently with this company or with this client? And then also what sales opportunities are going on. So you want to have an idea whether you're a customer service rep, a sales rep, or some sort of technician, what is going on at that organization? Maybe you have a big opportunity to sell into the company, but you also have a customer support case going on. Well, I think as a salesperson, you'd want to know any sort of issues you've been having, or maybe you have shipments going out that are not being shipped right to that organization. You want to know what those service issues are prior to going into a meeting, prior to having a conversation with the decision maker at that organization. So there's a place here where you can kind of just get a quick look, as we call it, into the most recent communications, opportunities, and customer support cases at the organization. Additionally, you have a dashboard for your companies. So this is just looking at American business futures. Who are my contacts at that company? What sort of service cases, customer support cases do I have produced by agent or by CSR, customer service rep? And then opportunities by sales rep would look at the dollar figures and the quotes and the orders and the opportunities I have with the organization based on sales rep. Again, you've got pending communications. So these are meetings that I have scheduled, and then related companies that might have a child company or a parent company for American Business Futures. We're going to skip over some of these items. I want to keep this demo fairly brief, so if you have questions after the demo, feel free to follow up with your business partner or with me. Going over communications, this is really where you schedule your day, where you put in information about meetings you've had, tasks that you want to create over here on the right-hand side in the lower right. You can create new emails directly to a customer from this screen and develop appointments and actually drop documents into the system that are relevant, whether it's a quote, an order, some specs or design information in a PDF. You can add that information in by clicking on that document drop. So you can see here, over the course of a month, I've had some different meetings and emails go out to Artie, and here are the people who have actually sent those emails or scheduled those meetings. Opportunities takes it a step further and looks at what sort of pipeline I have with this organization. What kind of sales opportunity do I have with this org? And you can see different items here in these columns, such as the stage of the opportunity, the person who's working it, when it was opened, and kind of the territory information. I can actually go into any of these opportunities and drill down even further. So if I select X-ray machine, you'll notice my icon, my image has changed to a $sign and a circle, and that's indicating that I'm now in the opportunity context, which is related to the company. So we're kind of going deeper and deeper into the company, and now we're just looking at an opportunity. And what's going to be associated to opportunity is quotes and orders. So I can develop a quote for this opportunity within Sage CRM and actually convert that quote to an order in Sage 100 ERP. So using the integration, I'm looking at an order entry screen, and based off of this order entry screen, what I can do is actually select items from Sage 100 ERP. So these are all my line items that I have entered in the ERP system, and I can select the product that I want to quote the customer on and enter in the quantity that they're ordering. So they want 5 of these items. So this is a kit. I'm just going to go ahead and enter in some demo information. But what's great is you can also look at kit items and customer last purchase history to see what have they ordered most recently. This is extremely crucial information if you're a salesperson. What's the quantity ordered? When was it ordered? And what was the total amount of the product that they ordered? Did we invoice them? Did we quote them? Or was it an order? This is really good information, and you can query off of this data to just show specific types of items or specific types of orders. Additionally, you can look at item quantity inquiries. So this is going to show you, and in this case, it's sample data, but we don't have anything here. But what it would show you is what you have on hand, the total number of products you have in specific warehouses, what you have that's available or on PO or on back order, et cetera. So it's really good data to have, again, as you're thinking about producing this quote, you want to make sure you have enough stock in your warehouses to actually get it done. Okay, so I'm also on a virtual machine, so I just want to let you know that it's a little bit slow because I'm logged in through a VM, but I can actually hit OK here, and it's going to update those line items, provide a tax amount if I have my tax codes in there, and now I have my created quotes. So I'm going to save this quote just for the sake of the example, and let's say this is Monday morning when my customer calls in about this X-ray machine and requests that quote. Well, let's flash forward 4 days, and now it's Friday. And the customer says, I'm ready to place the order. You know that quote, number 228 that you gave me right here? I'm ready to place that order. So let's say you're not really thinking about American Business Futures at that point, and you're doing something else in CRM. So I'm going to toggle back through and kind of show you how you'd find that quote in the system. So I'm just on a dashboard homepage. Maybe I'm just logging in for the day. The customer calls me at 8:30 in the morning and says, hey, I'm ready to place that order. Well, you want to get that order out immediately. So you need to find the quote. I'm clicking on the Find button, and I can click on Quotes. This is going to allow me to search based off of company or based off of person. I could add other fields in here as well to make my search more granular. And we'll select American Business Futures. You can also type it in. Okay, we know it's already we've been working with, and we're going to find all quotes associated with this person and this company. All right, and there's a few of them here, right? I believe that the quote we're looking for, and maybe it wasn't already that was associated, so let's just take him out and search for all of them. Okay, not finding it here. Maybe I just need to go over one page. Sorry about that. There we go. There's quote 228. I wasn't seeing it there for a second, and the reason why is because it's on page 2, and I just missed it. So there's quote 228. We just worked on it at 11:59. I'll go ahead and open it up, and we're ready to edit this quote and convert it to an order. So what I need to do is click View/Edit over here in the right-hand corner of the screen. I'm a salesperson again, so I'm ready to place the order. I don't have to touch the ERP system. All I do is simply come in here and change the quote to a standard order. So I've literally just gone in, edited the quote, saved it as an order now, and I want to convert this to an order, yes. And now you can see here in purple, this quote has been converted to an order and cannot be edited. It has now hit your ERP system. Okay, so if I come into the Sage ERP system, which I'm pulling up here, and what you're looking at is CRM. I opened up CRM from within the ERP. So you can launch Sage CRM from within the ERP system, which is another nice feature here. But what I'm going to do instead is come into my order entry screen. So let's actually open up sales order and get into the order I just placed. So if I look at the latest order in Sage 100, you can see it's order 228. The order date was 12/10/2014, and here's all the information that came over from Sage CRM. So I just wanted to show you that it flows over. Additionally, as I minimize this, if I change an address, so if I click on American Business Futures and change the address because the customer says, hey, we moved, and I come into addresses and change this address to 123 Main Street instead of 2131 14th, that's also going to change it in the ERP system, and vice versa is true as well. If you decide to give your users that ability or that access. So you have field level security, and you also have user level security. And what that means is you have the ability to administer and limit what people can and cannot do in Sage CRM. I'm now going to click on inquiries. So again, we're back to American Business Futures. We did a quote and an order, and now we're looking at inquiries on the company screen. What this allows me to do is pull up ERP screens. So this is really important because most people at your organization most likely don't have access to the ERP system. What this allows them to do is look at previous sales orders, which is very important, other transactions that have gone on, whether it's an invoice or a payment made or credit. It's your standard customer inquiry screen that you're used to seeing in Sage 100. So it gives people the ability to open up inquiry screens and review statistics and summarization on the client and on the customer. I think it's really important to have that visibility from your back office, especially if you want to provide a customer service that's unparalleled and best in class. So I can open up a number of these inquiry screens. The customer inquiry is kind of the top level view. The sales order view is obviously going to look at sales orders in my Business Explorer. So I can drill down into specific orders, see if we can pull up the latest one here. There it is, 228. And it's that Chrome kit. Again, just showing you how easy it is to integrate these two solutions together. So inquiries is key. Additionally, you can convert a prospect to a customer from Sage CRM into Sage ERP. And I think a lot of companies don't understand that ERP systems and accounting systems are not used to track prospects, people who have never purchased from your company. So you may have some organizations that have the prospect title listed on the type of record that this is. So I'm kind of highlighting where you'd put that. It's a prospect. They've never purchased. They wouldn't have any of this information here about Sage 100 number or terms code or conditions because they're not a customer yet. So you will have records that are prospects. They're accounts that you're trying to win over and turn into customers. So you have the ability to maintain a relationship within CRM and promote a prospect to a customer as well. The documents section, again, is where all related documents would go that you want to upload regarding proposals or specs or any other relevant documents that relate to American Business Futures. So as I open up this file, it's just going to show a Microsoft Word document, but this is what I've uploaded into the file. So you can put in emails, you can put in proposals or scopes of work, whatever it might be, into the Documents tab. It's kind of like a Dropbox. So you can place all of your information in one record, one repository, and I think that's really important. Okay, so there's other things that we can review. There's social media integration with Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn. I don't think that's as important for most people. So let's just take a look at a few other sections in the CRM system, and then we'll wrap this up. So let's say a new customer calls in or a new prospect calls in. All you have to do is click the New button and select what it is you're trying to enter into the system. It could be a new appointment, it could be a new email, it could be a customer service case. There's all kinds of different entities, as we call them, that you can create and relate back to a customer record. So a new person would relate back to a customer that exists. A new opportunity has to relate to a customer that exists. However, you have that ability to create directly from this page here. So what I'm going to do is kind of change it up a little bit. There's this button here that says Team CRM. So let's say I'm the director of sales at your company, and I want to look at a team view. I don't want to just look at opportunities for me. I want to look at the opportunities for my entire team. So as I do this, just understand kind of what I'm doing. I'm looking at every user who uses CRM, looking at their opportunities and what kind of pipeline or what kind of forecast is available for this quarter or this month or this week. There's different stages of opportunities. Every business has different stages and different business processes. So you can see here, I've got some opportunities that are qualified, some that are submitted where we've actually gone in and submitted a proposal. So here I'm just now looking at my 47 qualified opportunities, and I can drill down into each of these opportunities even further as we did before and attach a quote, attach an order, attach any documents, etc. If I want to look at opportunities where I'm negotiating, because these are really hot on my radar, I can select that piece of the pipe, and I can see what I'm forecasting based off of my proposal submitted opportunities, the red section here. The same is true with cases. So you have a case pipeline as well. I don't have any cases that are in progress. You can see I have a status bar here. I don't have any in progress cases right now, but if I filter that to all, I still don't have any. So let's do, let's see, customer service is the team I want to look at. So there's different teams at my company. I have customer service, direct sales, marketing, etc. I want to look at customer service because they're the ones who handle the cases. And you can see I have 54 cases, 6 pages of cases, and these are all in different stages or different statuses assigned to different CSRs within my company. So I can drill down into these much like I did with the opportunities and see more information about the case. So you can set this up, you can reassign cases, you can set up what we call workflow so that you would be notified if a customer is not followed up with within a certain amount of time. You could notify a manager, you could notify the boss or whoever, or you can notify the CSR that says, hey, you haven't touched this case in 24 hours, or this case is still in the queued section. You need to hurry up and get to this. So there's all kinds of different triggers and escalations and notifications that we can add into the system. I just wanted to very briefly review cases. I don't know if that's something that your company would use, but a lot of companies have customer support representatives that really want to log and understand what the customer experience looks like. Additionally, we have all kinds of baked-in reports to Sage CRM. So as you enter in more and more data, you're going to get more and more out of the system. You can forecast based off of opportunities by sales rep or look at opportunities by territory. And it's really simple to run these cases, or run these reports. And I have different options. I want an on-screen report or a PDF report or an Excel report. It's really as simple as clicking a few buttons. And then additionally, you can create your own reports, which you would definitely want to do and could work with one of your business partners on doing. So there's probably certain things you want to see that are not baked in that you would just create, and it's really not that hard. So here I'm looking at the different stages of opportunities is what my report is looking at and really analyzing. So how many deals have we lost? How many are qualified? Again, some of that stuff that we were looking at before, just in report format. So here are the descriptions of the opportunities, the company we're working with, the person at that company we're working with, the stage of the opportunity, the forecasted amount, and when we expect to close that deal. Okay? Sage CRM is a very flexible software. You can do a lot to configure this tool. You can do a lot to really make it wrap around your processes. You don't want to change the way you work to work with the system. You want the system to work and really respond to how you do business. So there's all kinds of things we can do with Sage CRM. What you're looking at now is dashboards. We can create different dashboards so you can really manage your day from this solution directly from this homepage. It also integrates with Microsoft Outlook. So you have the ability, let's open up Outlook here. You have the ability to have a CRM button in your Outlook. It's almost like a CRM add-on And from here you can sync contacts, you can sync your calendar, and you can also file emails so that when I click that file email button, it's going to search for Simon Yaltoy, who's the sender of the email within Sage CRM. And I need to log in to do that, but essentially it's going to look for Simon in Sage CRM and file that email away under his company and under his person record. So I think that's a good start. If you want to ask questions, feel free to either email me at dan.wain, W-A-I-N, @sage.com, or feel free to call me at 678-232-5721. I appreciate the time and look forward to talking with you more.